Hi everybody, today I am going to do a tutorial for you guys on the makeup that I'm wearing right now, and it's definitely a smoky nighttime look. I mostly wanted to do this look because this is a look that it's a go-to nighttime smoky look for me, and I've never filmed a tutorial on this look because I think what really makes it special is the one MAC shade that I'm using, and it was a limited edition shade in the Lovelace collection years ago, but they did just recently re-release this shade in a quad from MAC, and that shade is Hypnotizing, which is just this really gorgeous frost. It's as amazing as Satin Taupe. It's just like a purple version of Satin Taupe. Where Satin Taupe is a taupe frosty shade with like silver frost in it. This is like a purple, like a light lilac purple frosty shade with silver frost in it. And it's just really pigmented and a really great lid shade, and it looks really nice with bronze and like plummy colors, which is kind of what I have going on here. And it's just a really one of my favorite like kind of go-to smoky looks. And actually this look has kind of been, I've been redoing this look because I've been using my Bad to the Bronze Maybelline Color Tattoo as a base under this, and it just kind of really makes it go with that bronzy shade even more. It just kind of like makes it, I don't know, really great. And it's just one of my go-to nighttime smoky looks that I find myself going back to all the time. I just never filmed it because you couldn't really get this shadow anymore because it was a limited edition in Lovelace a couple of years ago. But now they've re-released it in that quad from one of the spring collections from MAC, so you can probably get your hands on it. And yeah, I figured I'd just share it with you guys. I just really do love Hypnotizing. It's a great shadow, and definitely one of my go-to nighttime smoky shadows. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, stay tuned for the tutorial. I'm going to take my Too Faced Shadow Insurance and apply it to my lid from the lash line to the brow bone. Maybelline Color Tattoo Cream Shadow in Bad to the Bronze, and I'm going to apply that with my finger to the lid and into the crease as well. I'm going to take my MAC eyeshadow in Hypnotizing, and I'm going to apply that all over the lid. I'm going to go into the bronze color in my Wet n Wild Vanity palette, and I'm going to apply this shade to the outer part of my lid and then sweep it up into the crease. Now I'm going to take my MAC 219 pencil brush, and I'm going to apply Hypnotizing to the lower half of the inner half of the lower lash line, and that bronze shade to the outer half of the lower lash line. Now I'm going to take this matte cream shade, and I'm going to apply this to the brow bone as a highlight. And then over top of that, just to give it a little bit of shimmer, I'm going to apply Soulmates from the Too Faced Romantic Eye palette over top onto the brow bone, and then I'm going to apply this to the tear duct to highlight that inner corner. I'm going to go back in with that MAC 219 pencil brush, and I'm going to take the shade First Dance from the Too Faced Romantic Eye palette, which is this really dark matte purpley plum color, and I'm going to smudge that into the very outer half of my upper lash line and lower lash line, and a little bit into the outer V, just to kind of smoke out that outer corner. Now I'm going to take my e.l.f. cream liner in black and my MAC 209 eyeliner brush, and I'm going to put a very small black liner on that upper lash line and wing it out just a tiny bit. I'm going to curl my lashes and apply a couple coats of my CoverGirl Lash Blast mascara. Before I put on the mascara, I'm actually going to add my Revlon Color Stay pencil liner in black to the waterline. I'm going to apply a strip of my Ardell 124 false lashes. To go back in with that Ever After dark plum shade, and I'm just going to smoke out the lash line there, and just to cover the band and make it a little more smoky. So that's it for the eyes, and I'll be back with the rest of the makeup in a second. Alright guys, this is the finished look. As far as the cheeks and lips go, I just kind of change it up whenever I wear this look, but just kind of depending on my mood, I'll wear different things on my cheeks and lips. But today I just went with one of my favorite lip combinations of the moment, which is my e.l.f. Conditioning Lip Balm in Nice and Natural, which is just a really pretty nude, beigey lip balm. And then over top of that, I lined my lips with my lip liner in Hover from MAC, which is just a neutral brownish color. Just kind of shaded the outer corners of my lips and kept it light on the center, which is something I've also been into doing with my lips lately. Just to kind of give it a little more definition for, you know, nighttime. My cheeks, I just went with a plummy blush. I contoured as usual with my Milani Powder Bronzer in Radiant, and then on the apples of my cheeks I used my Rimmel blush in Berry, which is just a plummy neutral blush. Yeah, so This is definitely one of my favorite go-to nighttime smoky eyes. For that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Everybody have a really great day. Bye.